Okay guys, welcome to the paper making video. First, to make paper, we're going to tear scraps of leftover recycled paper into little, about 1-inch pieces and submerge them in water in the blender. There should be a good amount of water to paper ratio. Then you can blend it up in the blender until the paper pulp is really nice and smooth. This should take like 2 to 3 minutes of blending. This is what it should look like when it's blended completely. No big chunks, it's all nice and smooth. Then you can pour the paper pulp into your vat of water. You can ask me to double check the ratio of pulp to water because that is kind of important for getting good pulls of paper. When you're mixing around the paper pulp, be careful to do so gently to not splash it around. Then you're going to write your name on the name tag on your piece of Pellon with the dry erase. To get your paper pulp ready, just mix it around gently, and then you're going to take your screen and kind of dip it in at a 45-degree angle and lift it straight out. Then I just kind of tip the screen around a little bit to drain some of the excess water. Let it drain for a few moments. And then I kind of hold it from underneath while I kind of scrape off the excess paper that's on the border of the screen. You can also do this as it's setting on your chamois, but I just like to do it as it drains over top of the vat. Then transfer your screen paper side up onto the chamois and then put the Pellon down on top of your sheet of paper. This is then when you're going to take your sponge and sponge away the extra water and then squeeze the extra water back into the vat of paper. This process is called couching your paper, kind of transferring it to your couching sheet, which is the sheet of Pellon. Then I'm going to flip my whole screen and sheet of Pellon over. And then this is when you kind of transfer your sheet of paper off of your screen onto your sheet of Pellon. I'm just sponging away more of the moisture, and you'll see your paper kind of disconnect from your screen as it pulls onto your Pellon. And then you can peel away the screen and reveal your sheet of beautiful paper. Wow. Then you're going to stick your paper on your drawing rack in your classes section, and you can also lower down the next layer of the drawing rack. If there's not enough room left over, then put your next sheet of papers up there. Then you need to prep your station for the next person, bring out all the moisture from the chamois back into the vat, and then unfurl it and spread it back out on the table so it's nice and smooth. You can kind of clean off your screen and of any extra paper that's left over back into the vat, and it's ready to go for the next person. This is what your paper making station should look like when you're all cleaned up. It should be all nice and tidy. Thanks, guys.